What's up, everybody? I wanted to make a video talking about cryo, and I'm going to tell you why cryo is, I think, the best element right now currently in Genshin. Alright, let's get into it. First I'm going to start off by saying like, comment, subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Trying to get my channel to 500. That would be very much appreciated if you can do it, if you do like my style of content. But let's get into it, and let's talk about, no, let's not go here. Let's talk about the cryo characters, what we have right now, and and just what cryo gives and what cryo does. Let's filter this, put cryo here, and okay. So if you look right here, we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 cryo characters, and then on top of that, we know one more is coming with Ayaka, so that makes 8. I don't know why that I'm sorted, but so far we have about, I would say, 3 DPSs if you count Ayaka, because Ayaka's looking like a DPS. That's just what, old CBT footage make me think, but could be changed before release. We don't know what Ayaka's gonna be, but so far she's looking like she might be a DPS, right? Rosaria is sort of a DPS slash sub DPS, I would say. Ganyu is a mainly DPS, but can be interchanged into a sub DPS role. Support, Chungyun sub DPS, Kaya sub DPS, right? But if you look at cryo and if you understand cryo, here's why I say cryo is one of the best elements. All of cryo's reactive elements, right? When you hit cryo with another element, all of them either it's a supportive thing like superconduct, right? And let's just talk about this. It's either a supportive thing like superconduct, or it's an offensive tool like melt, like reverse melt. I know reverse melt doesn't do a lot of damage, but still, that's that's the cool thing about, I would say, cryo compared to an element like pyro, right? Let's say, like, and this is like, let me be honest, on paper, Pyro is the better element, right? On paper, Pyro is going to do bigger numbers. It's going to do better numbers because it's 2 times multiplier on their melts. So, since Pyro has that, that's what really carries Pyro. But when you look at Pyro's other reactions, I wouldn't say Pyro has, any crazy reactions other than Vaporize and Melt. Vaporize and Melt is what carries Pyro because it's mainly, the damage element. But if you look at cryo, I say cryo is the best element because of its versatility. Pyro is mainly damage. Cryo is damage. It's crit rate. It's, it's crit rate. It comes in so many forms. Like, look at this. You have Eula, physical DPS, right? And then if you really think about this, let me stop sorting. God damn it. Like, we got Eula, physical DPS. You have Rosaria, who boosts your crit rate and applies cryo and can be used as a physical DPS. And she can lower phys res at like higher constellations. So Rosaria is crazy. Ganyu, sniper, right? Sniper and really good at applying cryo. Diona provides shields and heals. Chi-Chi, you get it. Like, Chi-Chi provides heals, Chungyun provides more cryo and an application of cryo, and then Kaya just provides off-field cryo, which Chungyun does, so doesn't really matter. But, right, you look at all these characters, and you look at the diversity in cryo, and you can see cryo is an element like that works well in any team. And then if you amplify this and you go to party setup, and this gets even more crazy when you use cryo resonance. Cryo resonance is, where is it? Shattering ice. Affected by electro 40% less. That doesn't really, who cares? Increases crit rate against opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo. And then if you look at all the cryo characters we have, applying people with cryo is not that hard, or freezing them is not that hard. So The reason cryo I think is easily the best element is simply it is diverse. It does everything that pyro does at a lesser degree, but it has way more options. You could go a physical route with any cryo character. Well, not any cryo character, because some characters like Chung Yoon, whose kit usually is used, or some people like Chung Yoon's kit is kind of like supposed to be cryo infusion, so you can't really use everyone. But like for the most part, most of these cryo characters and most cryo characters in general are going to be able to use interchangeably in any role you so want them to be. It's up to you, and I think that's what makes cryo so viable and so amazing. It's needed in melt, even if you are a big pyro fan, it's needed in melt teams, it's needed in physical teams, it's needed in, it's needed literally like basically everywhere. Even in Spiral Abyss with the Fatui and, shields and all that stuff, breaking certain electro shields. So I think the importance of cryo and the diversity of cryo and the versatility of cryo makes it an element that makes rolling for any cryo character literally easy as hell. Like, think about it. If you roll for a pyro character, and the more pyro characters that come out, they kind of all blend together. Like, think about it. We only have one pyro healer, and that's Bennett. We have 2 cryo healers already. We have multiple sub DBS cryo characters. We have multiple sub DBS pyro characters, but at one point you don't even really need to run another pyro character because you have Bennett. Everyone loves Bennett, and I'll say Bennett is he is amazing on paper, and the only reason I don't use him is because I don't like him, but that's besides the point. The point is, with cryo, every cryo character feels as if they can be slotted into a team of some sorts. Like, think about it. You would say Diona is better than Chi-Chi. Like, pretty much, she kind of is. She provides shields. I think shields are way more important than just basic heals. But when you look at someone like Zhao, who jumps a lot and loses HP very fast, having someone like Chi-Chi who has something similar to Barbara that's around you and heals, like literally is stuck to you and heals, it's very, very useful. And people don't realize this. I'm not finding that in regard. People don't realize this, but honestly, cryo is right now the easiest and best element. Like, I think pat for pat. We could talk about statistics and how pyro characters like Diluc and Hu Tao can hit 5 million vapes and melts, which is, cool, but when you talk about like real practicality, cryo characters is where it's at. Rolling for cryo characters will not really hurt you, and you can kind of say the same thing for Geo. I might make a Geo video. I just want to talk about cryo and why cryo is such a good element, and why I think like coming up we're about to just see cryo just get even better and stronger with Ayaka, and even more cryo characters are probably gonna release. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Just a quick video talking, but see ya, peace, and bye.